Hello everyone, it's Stephanie from My Porch Prints, and today we're going to be making these 3D frame tags. And yours may look a little bit different, but it should go together the same way. And these are from a printable kit in my Etsy shop. I'll put the links down below. Today I'm going to be using Cricut Design Space to cut my images out. You could cut them by hand, but just be aware that they have some small pieces and it might be a little bit difficult. So let's go ahead and go to Cricut Design Space and get started. So you'll want to open Design Space and scroll down and choose New Project. And then you want to click Upload and Upload Image. And then you can browse for your image or drag and drop it. I'm going to go ahead and select mine. And then you choose the complexity of your image. I always choose complex. And continue. And then you want to erase the white space. This will tell your Cricut kind of where to cut the image. So I'm going to select the white space and just click on it, and that will erase it. And then you can also go down and zoom in and continue to click the white space that you don't want in your image. And I'm just going to select all of it. And then I'm going to scroll down and get the rest of it down at the bottom. And then just double check that it's all gone. You can also use the eraser to erase anything you don't want, like, down here, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to continue, and then I print then cut, so it's a print then cut image, and can upload. And this can take a little while, so just be patient while you wait for this to upload. Okay, so under recent uploads, you want to choose your most recent one. And then you're going to go down and add it to your canvas. And it's going to look really big. You're going to drag it up to the corner where the zeros are. And then we got to shrink it down so it will fit in the space on your Cricut. So there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to drag this, and then you can see over here this exclamation point shows up, and that means your image is too big for your Cricut. So you'll have to shrink it down a little bit until that disappears. Okay, and of course I gotta push it, make sure, okay, yeah, that's as big as the image will be. And then you're gonna go ahead and make it, and you can see how it looks on your Cricut mat, and continue. And then I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I'm connected to my Cricut, and I'm going to send this to my printer. And make sure I have the right printer selected. And this looks funny on here. I think I need to do an upgrade. Sorry, the image looks kind of weird over here. But do not add bleed. And then print. Okay, and you're going to choose the material you're using. I printed on cardstock. You can look at all the materials that are available. And I put stars next to the ones I use frequently. So medium cardstock, it's got a little star over here. I'm going to choose that and keep going here. Okay, and then we're going to stick this in the Cricut. Okay, so I'm going to put my printed sheet onto my mat up in the top corner, just like it showed. And my mat is really dirty because I need to replace it. Okay, and then it goes into the machine underneath the guides, just like this. And I'm going to hit the load button. Oh, maybe. Okay, load button. And then I'm going to hit the Cricut button to start cutting. And it's going to look for the edges, and then it's going to cut the images out. Okay, and once you're done, flip your mat over to pull the paper off of it. So we're going to curl the mat away from the paper. That keeps the paper from curling, so you won't have, so you can have straight pieces. So just curl the mat away from it, and be careful when you're pulling these off. They do have some delicate pieces, and it might be easy to tear them. So just gently kind of pull them away. Gently, there we go. And then if some of the pieces are still kind of stuck together, you can just sort of gently remove the white piece from those. Okay, and now we've got our pieces. So we're going to start layering them, and we're going to start with the back piece, which is number 4. And this is mounting tape. I buy mine in the hardware section because it's cheaper than in the crafts section. And I cut it into little pieces here. And we're going to just start with our back piece, number 4. And we're going to place a few of these pieces of mounting tape. And you could use 3, 4, 5, however many pieces you want. I'm just going to use 3 here. And I'm going to peel these off. And you don't have to use mounting tape if you don't want to. You could just line your tags up and have it be kind of like a flip and flip them apart if you want. But I'm going to go ahead and stick mine together. So you align number 3 on top of number 4 and make sure it's really aligned before you stick it down. There we go. And then we're going to grab number 2 and we're going to stick it on top of number 3, and it's just the same process. And I try to put my mounting tape on the same spot every time so that when I press down it doesn't bend the tag. So again, I'm just going to peel these off. And then we're going to align piece number 2 on top of piece number 3. Okay, and we're almost done. We just have the last piece, which is piece number 1. That one goes on top. Okay, and we will align this. And I don't like the way that lined up, so I'm going to give it another try here. There we go, that looks good. Okay, and we are done. We've got our dimensional tag, and we're going to go ahead and just punch a hole through the top. And then this is an eyelet setter, so I'm going to grab a little silver eyelet and we're going to stick that in the hole that we punched. Give it a little squeeze. And there we go. You can see the layers. I think that looks good. And then I'll grab a ribbon to stick through the eyelet. Okay, this is some seam binding ribbon. And I'm just going to stick it through the hole here. And that'll be the top of our tag. There we go, that looks good. And you can use this in your journal however you want as decoration. You can even use it as the cover and decorate around it. That'd be kind of cute. But you can see it just looks really good in your journal. You could stick it in a little pocket or hang it. And it's just a cute little dimensional piece. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.